Welcome to an out-of-the-box playthrough video. Today I'm going to be playing Dreadheart, a solo in-hand adventure card game. This is a print-and-play game and it only has 18 cards, so it's quite a small build. The cards are double-sided and I have built them double-sided printed, well, single-sided printed with a magic card in between to give them a bit of, and sleeve to give them a bit of extra kind of firmness. It's an in-hand card game, so you don't need a table. I'm going to have a table here in case I drop anything, but technically you could do it on the bus, in a plane. Yeah, I've played it without a table very easily. The instruction booklet is a really neat construction that you print it out, and you cut down the middle, and then it kind of goes in and turns into a nice little booklet. Very easy to follow instructions, but hey, let's have a game. So the game has two sets of cards. So we have an encounter. So we're trying to find treasure. You know, we are either a pirate or Black Mamba, or a pirateer, the Lone Conqueror, and we're off seeking the Dreadheart treasure. And we have an encounter deck which is made up of exploration. So we're finding things that is giving us clues to where the treasure is hidden. Maybe we're encountering monsters like a kraken or a serpent, or we're having bad weather and we take damage from storms. So the aim of the game is to discover 3 clues, and you lose the game if you take 5 points of damage. So first of all, you pick a ship, and you've got these clue cards. These clue cards give you your actions that you can use each turn. The way that the game runs is you flip a card over from your encounter deck, you resolve it, see if you're still surviving, see if you've completed it, or if you've died, you start again. To resolve cards, so very briefly, so technically you have your ship. Maybe I'll go with the Lone Conqueror, an adventure, in your left hand, which has your action icons. So these are the actions that you'll be able to spend during a turn. Then in your right hand, you flip over the top card, and in this case I get a good one, which is an exploration card. However, I need to discard 2 cards to make this work, and I don't have 2 cards to discard because these ones on the left here are called permanents, so I can't discard those. They're part of my, I guess, my maps and my tracking ability in my boat. So that one goes under the deck, under the encounter deck. So then the next turn, you flip over the card, and we get a serpent. So a serpent has attributes that we have to defeat. And so to defeat the serpent, we have to pay a sight and an anchor. And so I can look through my attributes that I've got left, and fortunately I have a sight and an anchor. So I flip that around. That's been used. And that one then goes underneath my ship, but on the right. So I have my permanents on the left. I have my ones that I can discard. I can still use their action tokens on the right. And that's the serpent done. If I hadn't been able to beat the serpent, you'd go under my ship and do 1 damage. And that's 1 of my 5. I get 5 damage and I sink. So then the next turn we flip over and we get a storm. I have got an ability, I'll talk about that in a minute. The storm will do 1 damage, and sometimes they have a ability at the bottom. So move the card from the top of the deck to the bottom of the deck. I also have an ability on my boat. Each ship has its own ability. This one says you can prevent a damage or defeat an enemy. I'm going to hold that. So I'm going to take the damage. That goes under here on my left hand. And the ability was take the bottom card and put it on the top. Which could have been really good. Well, it might be good if it's an exploration one. And it is. But I need to throw away 2. And I only have 1. So I can't do that, and that would get me a clue. So that goes back under the bottom, and we flip over another card. Mermaid, Mayhem. So I can look at my non-permanents and my other actions and see what I need to discard to beat. So if I discard, by discarding it goes under the bottom of the deck. That will get me a sight and a little crossy thing. And I just need to get rid of an anchor. So I flip this and then I can add her to my action list. Okay, let's flip over the next one. Storm, I'm very unlucky. This one has an ability which says inactivate one clue from your records. So I've got 3 clues and now I have to unactivate that one, so I just lost those actions. So that's a bit annoying. And I'm going to take a damage. So I'm going to use my, actually I'll take the damage. It can go in. So I'm on 2. And I'll split these out. So I've got mayhem. So I've still got something there. Not the end of the road. Oh, another storm. I'm on 3 damage. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. Oh, a Satharu. That one requires a little crossy thing and an anchor, and I've got 2 anchors, so I can't defeat that one. I'm going to take that as my 4th hit. I'm kind of saving up my special ability for the Kraken. And now we have the last one. Oh, it's a serpent. I can't defeat the serpent either. And then it says, if the serpent is defeated and a storm encounter is the next one, return this monster to the top of the encounter deck, face up. Well, I'm going to use my ability to defeat the serpent, so I get them and just hope that the next one isn't a storm. Oh, it's the Kraken. I'm going to have to fight the Kraken. So the Kraken's got 2 of those and an eye, and I can do that. Oh, I can't. Because I've got 2 eyes, but I don't have actions. So the Kraken will do me 1 damage, and I think I am sunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the game. It's hard. I didn't get any clues. You know what? I'm going to try it again as the Pirates. To be fair, I've only got 2 clues so far. I've never completed this game. I've played it a bit today. But that's what I want. I want that in a solo game. I want a game that's hard, challenging, and makes me want to come back again. And here we go. Let's try this again. This time I'm going to play with the pirate. So we get our maps, our mystery maps. We flip them all back up. We get our ship, and our ship is back to Black Mamba, and this one has recover 1 damage and activate a clue, so we get to flip 1 back again, so that's pretty good. That being said, the best game that I've had was with the Adventurer. I keep on dying with so here we go, let's try this again. First turn. Oh, exploration, but I've got nothing to throw away, no discards, so that one goes. Exploration, which is a real shame. Serpent. Okay, I should be able to take out the serpent, so I flip that one. I'll have the serpent as an impermanent. And next one, storm. Inactivate a clue from your records. So that flips one of those over, which is a shame. And I take 1 damage. You know what? I'm going to activate my recover damage and reactivate my clue again. And that one can go back under, storm can go back under the bottom of the deck. So I've used my special ability very early, but it is what it is. Okay, exploration. Requires me to throw out 1 card, which I can, so I take my serpent. That can go back under the deck, under the encounter deck. I get to add exploration to my impermanents, and I get to flip one of my maps. So I've got the little symbol there, which is my clue symbol. So I still keep my actions, And that's pretty good. So I've done 1 clue. 2 to go. Okay. So I need 1 of each. Okay. I think I'm going to do those 2. So I'm going to flip those 2. That will defeat that beastie. But I've still got things, so I'm okay. Next encounter. Oh, another one. Oh, I'm going to have to use both of those to defeat him. I think I'm going to hold them, actually. I'll take the damage. Because if you don't have cards, you can't explore. And if you can't explore, you can't get clues. And if you can't get clues, you can't win. Okay. Oh, Kraken. Yeah, I don't think I can defeat. So the Kraken needs an eye and 2 of the +1s, and I've got 2 +1s. I've got 1 eye. They can go back under. And he is defeated. What does it say? Move the card from the bottom to the top of the deck. I guess I didn't look. I should have done that. If I was, I wonder if that probably gets triggered before my cards go there, because otherwise that would be cheating. So I reckon that happens beforehand. Otherwise you could fix it, and that would be cheating. Guess I'm a pirate. I should be able to cheat. Serpent needs a sight and an anchor, and I have neither of those, so I have to take the damage. I'm a bit worried. I haven't had any storms lately, and that could knock me off. Okay. Oh, another serpent. 2 anchors and an eye. What have I got? Yeah, okay. He's just going to go as damage. So what have I got? 1, 2, 3. 3 damage. Oh. Again. I'll have to take the damage. I'm 1 storm away of dying. Oh, exploration. Okay, so we will get rid of our Kraken. You can go back under the back. I get to do the exploration, to add that one to my, and I get to flip over another clue. 1 to go. So if the next one's an exploration, I'll be fine. If it's a storm, I'll probably be dead. And it's a storm. And I take that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm dead again. So there you go. There's 2 rounds, which I died miserably, of Dreadheart. Hand management, easy to do. If you're out and about, 18 cards, really small build. And you could see there where I had to start making some of those decisions. Do I want to take the hit? Do I want to spend them? Do I want to hold them off in case there was a, what else? You know, Kraken, Storm, Exploration. That was an Exploration 2. So there's some decision points. You know, there's got to be some luck because you've shuffled the deck. But you can mitigate some of that with some of the decisions you've got, keeping an inactive one in hand in case you need to discard it. Deciding when's a good time to use your special ability. Yeah, so there you go. Hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and like. I'll stick a link to the, I think it's on itch.io, and you can go and check it out. The Dreadheart. Arr.